Yo, what's going on, people? Welcome to Monday Night Smoke.
Let's go. Feeling smoky, bruv.
Very smoky, bro.
Bro, I know you got to introduce all the people in that, but we need an accountant. We need an accountant to just work out the cash, work out how things are going, how we're scoring. We need to understand how things are done in boxing. That's all I'm saying. I want to start Monday Night Smoke off by saying that an accountant is needed in boxing.
An accountant is needed in boxing, bro.
An accountant is needed in boxing because what are we? And it's crazy. I know people keep saying the math's not mathing, yeah, but it got so deep, bro. I had to make notes, bro.
Oh, snap.
I sat down. I was like, I need to break this down. I got a score now.
What's bothering you, bro? What's bothering you?
I can't just get into you need to shout people out, and then we get into
let's do the roll call. Shout out to Off the Canvas, Mola, Bruce Kai, man like Jay Langs, Osborne, man like Rajesh Joker, Jam Down 187, October Red.
Let's go.
Jack Scam, Cornell XX1, man like Chrissy Blue, Davey D, Zenz _ KTN, MS, Mr. A, Base the Kid, Osborne, Jermaine Biz, Patrick Johnson, Adrian Walters, Claudius, Sydney, Untraceable Don, Danesh, Stay Blessed, Be Real, MB, Mr. RAC, Riaz, Cod Liver Oil, Matty Lad, Thomas Dune, yeah, and the rest. There's a lot.
You don't know about that Cod Liver Oil, fam, but real talk. Also, there's another thing bothering me.
Hit me.
I saw a picture of Amir Khan, fam.
He's looking good, isn't it?
Guy's in shape.
He's looking very victorious. He's looking very victorious.
That guy's in shape. So what's the deal though? What's the rules of what's the rules in terms of
smash the like button on the way in as KG figures out this sentence.
So basically I want to ask you, you see our bet, yeah?
Yeah.
Is it solidified? What's the rules?
It stands. It stands. You gotta give me my cash when Amir Khan wins on Saturday. That's it. We bet a long time ago. I don't care how you feel now. Yeah, that's right. You saw Kell Brook looking glassy-eyed and the gloves are off, innit? Yeah, exactly. Listen, I have never seen somebody so emotionally rattled.
No. How solid is it though? Is it on the firm ground? Is it firm? What are we talking? It's happening. It's like congestion charge. It's like congestion charge when it moves.
Guaranteed. Wow. If you want to acknowledge it or not, it's happening. That's how real it is.
That's crazy.
Khan got into his head so much. Kell Brook was looking. You know when in school, when man was so raged by the insults, that one tear just starts to roll, fam. Man's like, and all he's thinking is, I want to bang this brother in the face. But the reason why he ain't doing it is because he can't.
Why is Khan taking it so serious though, bro? What's going on though? I see that. Surely that means Kell Brook is rattled Khan, because we ain't seen Khan look like.
No. Yes. Don't do that. Khan is in Kell Brook's head, sitting there rent free. He's got a couch inside there. He's chilling on the couch. Kell Brook's mind.
Khan is looking like he's ready for Olympics, bro. Khan is in that shape, bro. Khan is like. So I'm telling you, Kell must have rattled him. And now Khan is like, raw, I can't take. I've been dodging this guy for years.
How have you worked that out? You are so wrong. I cannot believe you are coming with this energy today.
How?
You think Brook has rattled Khan?
He has to.
You've got it completely wrong.
I've listened to people say they've never seen Khan be this focused, never seen him be this mean.
And have you seen Kell Brook this rattled before? Oh my gosh, the guy is ready to unravel, fam.
Yeah, Kell didn't realize Khan was Kell didn't realize Khan was getting to the well. He's got to the well right now.
Oh hell yeah. He's gone to the absolute well, bro. Kell Brook is sitting there thinking, I hate you so much. Bro, he's going back into his I reckon he's wasting bare time in his training camp, you know? He's sitting there watching Amir Khan interviews and he's just staring at them, raged. Ingo is that man in the gym right now looking at him like, Kell, mate, we've done nothing all day. He's like, no, wait. Look at what he says here. How's he been able to say he doesn't know who I am? Bro, the guy is still hurt by old crap.
Do you know what?
It's embarrassing.
No, this is it. I ain't changing. I'm not
You
changing.
think Kell Brook is rattled? You think Amir Khan is rattled?
Are you telling me
Amir Khan is ready. He is ready. He knows what's on the line here.
Call it rattled ready. Could we call it rattled ready? Rattled ready.
He is preparing like a man who has been at the top of the sport, bro. He
knows
when it's time to defend your reputation, this is how you show up. Kell Brook is over there talking about. Kell Brook's over there talking about. You didn't acknowledge me. You didn't acknowledge me, bro. It's boring. Saturday it comes to an end. Amir Khan is ready, bro. Khan is ready. You're not ready. Listen,
you're not ready. No, on a real. Seriously, this is fight week, yeah. And I'm telling you, I haven't seen pictures of. I need to see a new picture of Kell Brook. I need to see something to give me, because as you said.
Has there been no topless pictures? Have there been no topless pictures of Kell Brook?
There's not really been anything.
So what makes you think he ain't on his tubby settings?
He can't be. Not when
because you know he's coming down from 196.
Nah, it can't. Don't you good say he's coming down from 196, bro?
He's coming down from 196.
196. What's wrong with you? If he's with base, he can lose a stone. How many stone did base say he lost in a day?
Base said he can use 1 stone overnight, fam.
Base!
Bro, he's been on that diet for the last 3 days.
He's on the base.
Kell was looking so big. Bro, if you look at the size of their arms and shoulders compared to each other, Kell Brook is not in the same weight class yet.
I'm worried a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm worried a little bit. Yeah, I am worried.
I'll tell you what's gonna tip.
I need to see the weigh-in. And I know my energy will come back. But
look for this moment. Look for this moment during the fight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Amir Khan is gonna have a great round. He's gonna box his ears off, and at the end of the bell, he's gonna look at him and just go. And Kell Brook is going to lose his mind. He's going back to the corner.
Nah.
He's going back to the corner to tell these man, forget the game plan. I'm going to kill him. And then men are going to be like, Kell, it's only round 4, mate. It's only round 4. Keep focused.
No, but wait. You keep talking about this stuff. People, you have to understand, yeah, it's happening. This is the one. This is the one, yeah?
You need to make sure you're there still.
You're there. Travis, post the link. Make sure you're there.
The link is in the description of this video. Your ticket.
Get your ticket. Don't waste time. It's gonna be a total vibe. We're gonna do a pod in the beginning, live, free to like. If you're not in the house, you'll miss the pod. Basically,
it's gonna be so mad.
It's gonna be so mad. But no, seriously, yeah. I know I'm riding off animosity with Kell Brook. Kell Brook has been waiting for this day, bro. And if you've been waiting for this day your whole life, bro, it's that, what you call it? You be listening to Eminem on the way to you better lose yourself in the music, the moment, you know. Bro, arms are sweaty, bro.
It does not matter,
his
bro.
Arms are sweaty, fam.
If your head is not in the right space, you're going to be on some 8 Mile thing where man forgets his bars, standing there.
Never.
Higgity, diggity.
No, oh man, 1 second. I might have to turn off that light there because my thing's getting in and out. But real talk though, I know Kell's ready. I was looking at.
Why do you know he's ready? He hasn't looked ready at any point in all of this.
Shut up, Travis. Do you know how long
he looked ready? Tell me when he looked ready. Give me the moment.
Bro, do you know how long I've been chasing this guy? Yeah, there's no footage. Yeah, there's no footage of me looking ready, but he could be on a silent thing. There's no time for talking, fam. He's done talking, bro. I'm telling you, go to a fun setting. Let's go.
For starters, yeah, their resumes, they're not even in the same league. Yeah? Let's just put that out there.
It's inheritance, bro. What's wrong with this guy? I told you.
I know what you're saying. Yeah, it's all on the line. But Kell Brook, put it this way, Amir Khan has nothing to gain.
Then why is he training like this if I haven't rattled you, bro?
Because he knows it. No, it's just personal.
There you go.
You know what this is? I'll tell you what this is.
Bro,
I'll tell you what this is.
Yeah.
This is like when men like Tottenham, when they was rubbish and Arsenal was champions and they was calling them rivals. Them are like, yeah, we're rivals, we're rival clubs. No, you're not rivals, bro. We're not in the same league. We have never been the same. You just don't like me for whatever reason. Them man have never been rivals. No, not having it. Not having it. He just hates Amir Khan because he didn't acknowledge him. That suggests that Amir Khan was above him and he needed the credence of him saying, yeah, I know who Kell Brook is. When he said, I don't know who Kell Brook is, it rattled his whole existence.
But you see that time when Tottenham was in the Champions League final? You lot were rattled. And I'm telling you, these man, I'm telling you right now, yeah.
When was Kell Brook?
Kell Brook is literally rattled. I'm telling you, Kell Brook is in Amir Khan's mind, bro. No one trains like this unless this is not the guy that you think this guy could take it all from me. That's all I'm saying on the matter. I'll leave it there.
Listen, I've said what I've said.
I've said what I've said.
This fight is the making of Kell Brook's career. Because the Errol, not the Errol Spence, the Sean Porter win. The Sean Porter win is not ranking that high now that we've seen how Sean Porter's been giving it up. So now, this will be the only name. This will be the only name on his resume that man say, all right, cool, yeah, come.
I told you, once we win this, we can inherit the box wreck, fam. All them names, I'm telling you, bruv. Maidana, that was our win. All those wins that Khan did, because I could have beat you. I could have beat you and done this, bruv. But you stopped that because you didn't want to come and have these hands, bruv. You didn't want to come to Sheffield. You didn't want to come.
You didn't see Amir Khan in there with Maidana. Don't make me stop listening fight for fight, bro.
I inherit that.
You don't inherit a thing. You don't inherit a thing.
Let's go.
Work that way.
Let's talk, bruv. Anyway, let's talk. We're ready. Are you ready?
Yeah, man. Let's go.
I'm ready. Listen, all I'm saying, bring my peas, bro. Bring my peas. Bro, I'm back. I was nervous. I saw a picture just now, and I was
yeah, Hassan, you're right. KG thinks Amir Khan is rattled because he's in shape. That makes no sense.
Hey, you got to clutch at straws, fam. I saw the picture just a second ago, bruv. I was rattled, fam. I'll be the worst person. I'll be the worst person in Kell Brook's camp right now, bruv. Because I'll be like, have you seen this? Have you seen it?
He's looking good, you know. You sure you're ready?
I'm that guy that shows you a picture of your ex, bruv, when you're still hurting, fam. Bro, have you seen what she posted? Wow.
Bro, it's like, look at the car. Look at the car she's in. Whose car do you think that is? That's a Mercedes dashboard.
Bro, that looks like a rapper's hand, you know. I'm not going to lie, it's a rapper's hand. You're right. Oh, you're right.
She's out with a drill rapper tonight, fam. Listen.
Let's go.
A lot of boxing took place this weekend. Felix Cash was out. Johnny Fisher was out.
Hey,
John Ryder was out against Danny Jacobs. I want to know what people thought about Danny Jacobs versus John Ryder.
That's the one. So we will open the lines on. We want to know exactly what you felt about that one. Was that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it right? We don't want to give too much content. We're gonna open the floor for you guys on that one.
Open the lines.
Was it right how that went down? Then the next conversation is we everyone's spoken up Cash. I'm still on the Cash. I still believe in Cash. 10 months out. He ain't been in the ring in a long time. Yeah. But those two surprise knockdowns.
All I'm saying is this, yeah. I don't want Felix Cash talking like he can dominate Eubank Jr. anymore. I don't want that conversation because I was listening to that chat before thinking, oh, that'll be a bit mad still. He would do a mad. Now I'm like, no. Maybe settle down a little bit. Maybe do a bit more still.
But you know what? I got this. You know, I had to do. I done my scorecard. I done my scoring in that fight, bro. And it's mad. I feel like it's 95-92. That's what I came to. Yeah. Cash wins that.
Oh no, I'm not saying I'm not saying that he didn't win. I'm saying the way he was talking about Eubank Jr. I'm now thinking, chill out, bro.
What if I've had a 10 months layoff though?
You got more to do. You got more to do. That's unfortunately that's not how it works, bro. You got more to do.
All right, cool. So we park that one. We'll see what's going on though. We can have that Cash Eubanks conversation. And then the final one that we couldn't believe. Eddie Hearn is rumored, bro. Richards versus Buatsi. What am I gonna do?
Oh my gosh, bro. How you feel?
Bro, it's peak, fam. I saw
How you
it.
feel?
Bro, it's peak. Them man ain't heard from me since. I ain't talking to no one.
So hold on. When the man step into the ring,
yeah.
And then man, the referee's just like, boom, I told you the rules in the dressing room. Go to your touch gloves, bum bum bum, and they go back to their corner. Who are you rooting for? Talk to me. Craig Richards, he phones in the show. Whether he's in the country or if he's abroad.
Don't say
Buatsi who's never hit you back. this pod has been going for 3 years.
It's nuts.
Which one's your dog?
Hey,
I know my dog. I know my dog.
It's Richards, bro. It's Richards. I want him to get it done. This one.
How you let me push you? Look how you let me push you to the one side. Where's your heart, bro?
You're a dickhead. Why? You said, look how you let me push you to the. I am rattled.
Whose heart? Which one is your?
G, I'm still thinking about my 50 pounds that's on the line, fam. And that Amir Khan picture.
No,
so
no,
now
no. Don't
I'm
worry
all
about
over
that.
the place, bruv.
No, you're gonna rack up L's. So Buatsi, Richards, where you at?
Nah, listen, it's all day long, Richards, fam. All day.
Okay.
It's not even hard. It's it is a hard fight. It's a hard fight, but it's not a hard decision for me, bro. Craig's got to get it done. Craig's been looking at this fight for a moment. He's been wanting this fight for a moment. I know, and let's be honest, this is who am I choosing to go with? This is the who am I choosing? Who's the guy? Who's my guy? Because Eddie Hearn's got to make a decision. I can't be both of you lot, bruv. And I might need to make some space at yard, fam. That's just me as a deep dive. Just throwing that in there, fam. I might need to make room. So let's see what's going on. Anyway, listen, let's open the lines. Yeah?
Let's do it.
Let's open the lines. Bloody hell.
Ash.
Big up you, man. Big up. KG, I saw your video just on Twitter before I came on. That was beautiful stuff, man.
Oh, thank you, bro.
That was great to see. Firstly, what are you, man, going to do for Buatsi Richards? Are you going to... That feels like a show you have to be in attendance for. I feel like you can't be...
Bro,
for that.
Yeah, you know, I think you might be right still.
It's feeling kind of... It's feeling the zone-ish, so, you know, we might have to be in attendance. Yeah, it's feeling like... that's the fight, though. That fight day, yeah? You know, we've been talking about
mad.
War. That's a war.
Do you think South London's going to come out for that? As in, you think?
I think so.
It's going to sell very well.
It will sell very. It's incredible. 100%. Like it's a big fight. You know, because wait, the other day they had the fight in North London, right? The Jacobs
Cup. It was in Alexandra Palace. Yeah.
Yes, I don't know what venue can really host it like that, but
I think it's going to be the O2.
Yeah, O2 Arena.
You think so?
That will go off in British, bro.
It's going to be beautiful.
Jeez.
We'll leave the predictions for when it gets announced and when it was close to the time. We'll leave the breakdown.
How do you think it's going to go there? Who's the winner? Just who's the winner for you?
I'm going to back Buatsi purely because one of the amateur background, because that still counts for a lot, whether people like to admit it or not.
Yeah.
And two, he hasn't... The people that Craig has lost to, Buatsi wouldn't lose to. Or the people that Craig has drew to, Buatsi wouldn't lose to. So I'm just going to go off that and say Buatsi wouldn't lose to Frank Buglioni, or there's some other Don that Craig Richards is drawn to. And I don't believe Buatsi would do that. So I'm going to back that, potentially for a KO win. But I think both could get... I think it's going to end up in a knockout. I think one of them will get knocked out. I can't see it because Craig's got a heavy shot and Buatsi's vicious as well. So I don't see it lasting 12.
Boy, I can agree with that. It's not going to last 12.
No, it's never getting 12. That fight is so... When I saw it reposted, I said, I'm finished. I said, I was waiting. I said, there's other fights that I was waiting for before these men them have to meet. Now I feel like a promoter that's got two fighters, and I'm like, I really didn't want to see these men like mixed up yet. Bro, this is it. This is sink or swim.
This is it. You have to do your Frank Warren. Choose your Joe Joyce. Who's your 100%. Joe Joyce and who's your Dubois?
100%.
And you have to firm it. Whoever ends up on the losing side.
and
Oh
just
my
get a
days.
rematch close. No, but we move. All right, so we'll let that fight come. Again, Amir Khan, we need you to decide today, bro. Amir
Oh,
Khan.
I don't need to decide. Khan's the GOAT. He's schooling Kell Brook. He's gonna knock him out. Like, I'm saying this because I'm a Khan fan, and also I want Khan to win because there's a lot of people who don't like Khan for certain reasons within the general like boxing fan population. There's a lot of people who don't like him for certain reasons, which is pretty obvious for everyone to see.
Yep.
So I want him to win for that reason. Also, he's just had a better career. Khan's being the star and Brooks being the groupie. That's how it is.
Oh.
Nah.
Not the groupie.
Listen, the disrespect will end on Saturday, bro, because you lot have gone too far, fam. This is too much, bruv, and I promise you, yeah, I want apologies, bruv. You lot better be here, bruv. Monday, apologizing, bruv, because me and Kel, bro, what am I gonna? I might get some special cake. I'm gonna turn up. Okay, fam. Nah. You lot have gone too far.
Brooks chocolate brownies. Who's Brooks chocolate brownies ever knocked out that's any good? I can't think of one person who's any good that Kell Brook chocolate brownies have knocked out.
Bro,
it's nuts.
Once we start to look at that box rec,
it gets nuts.
Gets very crazy, bro.
As I said, it's inheritance, though. You lot need to respect it because
you can't inherit a legacy.
My box rec is terrible, fam. But what are you saying? Why? Look how you're getting ready. If I'm dead, don't worry about me. Just turn up, bro.
Nah, you can't say Khan needs to be fat, and then that means he's not worried.
Not fat, but they're saying they've never seen him like this. They've never. I've heard from the camp, bro. I've heard from fighters.
This sounds like Adam Smith. This sounds like Adam being talked. I don't know.
Man said he's heard from the camp. Who have you spoken to, man?
Bro, I've heard from the camp. I've heard from people around.
I didn't know you had Sheffield roots. I thought it was London-based.
No, not Sheffield. I'm hearing from Khan's camp, bruv. They've never seen him like this. They've never seen him do. It's sounding kind of hate-ish in terms of what they're saying about him, bro.
Oh,
but listen, it's sounding. I've never seen him do like this.
Listen, don't rule out a draw. Don't rule out a draw if this goes points and these lot fucking do it again for another payday. Don't rule that out. I'm just throwing it in there if it lasts the points. The gloves are off.
Are you taking the piss, bruv? Nah, bruv. We waiting for that rematch forever, fam. Nah.
The gloves are off. I've never seen someone so rattled before. It was crazy. Can't making him repeat he was the A side was a cherry on top of the cake. It was beautiful stuff. And lastly,
who's A side?
Yeah.
See exactly. That's the venom that we needed. That's the venom that we needed. When he said that, we needed that. Because that's gonna give us more in the gym, bro. More.
No, it's not, man.
It's true. And then on the weekend, because I was there live at the boxing this weekend. So what I would say is it was lit because obviously Fisher's fans are crazy.
Filled out the stadium.
Oh, 100%. What I would say is that although Cash got dropped, it's similar to the Yard situation that he's had a lot of family bereavements recently.
Oh, right.
And he's had it. That's why he's been out for so long. So he was like on the booze and stuff because of what happened with his family. And then that was his first fight back. So I would say
in 10 months,
we need to twist it into positive in the fact that
he went through all
Yard
of that.
At the end of the day, still lost, and Cash got out of that. I don't know if he was 100%. He did because some of those shots were so telegraphed that it made me think, how have you not seen that? Like those wild left hooks that were over the top. And he still, at the end of the day, got knocked down twice and came back to win after all those issues in the past.
But then some people argue that, the little DDT that he did at the end of the day, he should have been docked. He should have probably been docked another
That 10-7 round though is crazy.
Crazy.
10-8 and then a 10-7. That's
I can see why, but because he just deducted a point, it was too close to when he just done it. So if it was a round later, then you could say, all right, that's another point. But he only deducted a point like 15, 20 seconds earlier. So if he got another point, people were like, oh, you're taking the piss now.
I've got to say, he knows how to be dirty. He knows how to be dirty because that clinch, the way he was clinching in that last round was outrageous.
He's a gypsy. Like he's like Fury, innit? He knows how to fight. He's born fighting. Like he knows the tricks.
He done a strong DDT. I'm talking a SmackDown special, fam.
It was strong.
Put him down. I said I've never seen anything like that in boxing.
So I'm willing to give him a blight just because of everything he's gone through. He still pulled the W. So I'm gonna give him one more fight, and then if he looks dodgy there,
put an asterisk by it.
Yeah,
because I think he's a good fighter, but I'm looking at him and I'm going by the performance because the Denzel Bentley fight?
Yeah,
that really started to like, this guy looks mad strong. He looks dominant. I don't know that he necessarily just beats Eubank Jr.
Yeah, it's not as easy as that. He beats Williams. I have no doubt about that.
Yeah.
But it's not as easy just saying, oh, he beats Eubank because Eubank, he's got the chin at the end of the day. So I don't know if this was just a one-off or if it means Cash hasn't got a chin. So that's what I want to find out.
No, but guys.
What?
Listen, Eubank went hell for leather. I know you're saying Eubank's gone hell for leather in his last 2 bouts, yeah, with certain man.
He didn't go hell for leather in his last 2 bouts.
What are we calling it then?
At what point was it hell for leather? Explain that bit. Just because he didn't get the knockout, don't mean it went hell for leather.
When I lose my life savings, and you invite me for an event, not me losing, bro.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. Still.
Life savings.
The guy bet his life savings on Julia, and he says, we've reached out, and we're gonna get him some tickets to an event. I'm thinking to myself, no. You're not gonna run me back none of that, please.
What I'm saying is, I think that Cash fight goes completely different. Cash is a different Williams.
You think Cash beats Junior?
If Cash can take the Eubank shot, he beats Junior. I believe that. But now there's just doubts about his chin because he watched all the other rounds. He won them quite easily. So it's not his boxing skills haven't declined in my opinion. It's just about whether he can take a shot.
Is there anybody at British level that you say definitely beats Eubank?
No, not that. I couldn't say anyone.
I don't think so.
Beats Eubank.
He's definitely established that he sits on the
He's
top
the top
pair.
guy. Yeah.
It's just the rest of it.
Exactly. I'll let other people jump on that, but big up you, man.
Big up,
Take it easy, man.
Big up.
Wait, hold on. KG allegedly said, I'm going gym. What? I'm going gym for your show. Listen, I'm telling you, fam, the sources are strong, bro. These men, hey, wait, there's another super chat at the top as well. We got to put some respect on it. Base, here you go, Base. Imagine if Khan intentionally misses weight, so he's less trained than Kel at the weigh-in.
Oh my days. That's gonna be crazy. If that happens, that would be so dark. Where Khan just pays the fine. Oh, bro.
Because he's looking, it doesn't make any sense, bro. The guy, he's fight ready right now. We'll see. That'll be crazy.
We'll see, brother.
Let's keep it moving. Let's bring on our next guy. Let's bring in Mohammed. Mohammed!
What's going on, bro?
How's it going, guys? Big up to everyone in the chat. Big up to you guys.
What's going on, man?
Let's talk Ryder. Let's talk Ryder. Jacobs, let's go. Was that some bad math? Was that wrong? Should Ryder walk away with that win?
You know what it is, yeah? I just go back to when Ryder lost to Callum Smith and the pressure. I saw some after fight footage when Ryder's camp, I think it was Tony Sims and the other trainers, were going on Eddie Hearn, and I just felt like, in the later rounds, and I saw Ryder was beating his chest. I just felt like I kind of sensed that the fight was going his way from a judge's perspective, because the British judges these days, you can't trust them. I don't know what it is, but if you're Danny Jacobs, he was controlling the fight early on. I just feel like, I don't know, he just sort of lost
Father time. That's all that.
Yeah, I tweeted before the fight. Yeah, I was like, I'm curious to see how the fight is gonna go, because Danny Jacobs is in a weird stage of his career where you actually don't know what you're gonna get with Danny Jacobs. I think he's slightly on his way out in terms of his ability to perform at the level we know him for, but he still had the technical ability to win that fight. And I say he already did win that fight, regardless of how bad he looked. He won that fight.
Because it's like Father Time shows up in the 7th round. You could tell that he looked a bit unbalanced at times. He was looking great, when he had it at distance, and Ryder was forcing it to be an inside fight, forcing it to be a bit gritty. What Jacobs just didn't want. That's what you could see, that the fight changed. The whole narrative of the fight changed, but it was never in a way. It was never in a way though that out from the 7th, he won all the rounds. Ryder didn't win all the rounds from the set. So that's that's the weirdest thing that's happened in.
And I know obviously in the comments people are clarifying as well, Mohammed, that you know, even though the whole thing about coming over to England and stuff like that, you get a tricky decision. Apparently, the British judge on the panel was the one to give it to Jacobs. But my thing is, the fight was close, but that's not an excuse to get the decision wrong. Like, it was close, but the winner was clear, in my opinion. So for me, I was looking at that. I was like, you know what? Well done to Ryder for making it this way, and you know what I mean, making it a tough fight. But let's not get it confused. The winner was very clear.
But you know what it is, yeah? Because I thought Jacobs edged it, but it was a close fight. But upon reflection, like over the weekend, if you look at the narrative, this was Jacobs' last fight with Matchrooms. He's on British soil. There's no benefits for Jacobs winning from Matchrooms' perspective.
Oh, I see
I'm
what
not trying
you're
to go, I'm not trying to make any conspiracies or anything like that. But I'm just trying to make.
No, it sounds you sound nice and correct. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not angry with what you just said. I think it makes a lot of sense. It's like when Dillian versus Chisora in the first one, I believe, and it was like they had to make a decision. It's like who's got the longevity? And sometimes you go for the longevity. You say who can do more. Like we need to see more from him. This is our guy, and sometimes it goes like that.
Yeah, I kind of concur with that as well. I just want to make a quick point on the Khan Brook thing. I saw the gloves are off yesterday.
Yeah.
KG, you needed to be outside the door to give Kell Brook a hug there because I never seen the history of watching Showtime, HBO, gloves are off, such a one-sided gloves are off. When Khan said, "Admit you're obsessed," I saw Kell Brook. I thought Johnny Nelson was gonna give his shoulder for Kell to lean on because it was such a one-sided beatdown, like verbally. And Khan's not great verbally. I've seen him like throughout his career against the Danny Garcia's dad, but against Kell Brook, I don't know. It's like fairy dust or something. It's just
he's been watching him for so long. Like the issue is
the
hatred is real. The hatred
is
rattled.
Real. But he's rattled though.
There's a sound. It's shaking. There's a sound.
He's rattled.
No, there's a sound. There's a sound coming from it. It's like a maraca. It's like maraca.
Bro, I don't listen. You're telling me you've been looking forward to beefing this guy for this many years, but when you sit down in front of him, you can't find the words. You can't find no energy. You're sitting there looking glassy-eyed.
Listen, I pray total animosity comes out in the ring. Maybe he's not here for the talking thing. Maybe he's not here for it. Maybe
I hear that, but the energy, but there's man.
So long. You know when you can't get the words, so he's like, he's on one of them ones, bro.
The fact is this, yeah. When fair enough, there's some people that don't talk that great, but you can tell by the look in their eye and the way they are in this moment, they're here and they're gonna be on smoke. So fair enough, I don't sound that amazing, but you know on Saturday you cannot play with me. He did not give me that vibe.
Listen, them man are calling me Kel G in the chat, fam, and that's what it is right now, fam.
Bro,
can I make
a quick last point on that?
Look how we're just talking over Mohammed. Go on, bro. Make your point.
Sorry, bro.
I saw Spencer's stream yesterday with Tunde, and they mentioned if Kell Brook wins, Sky want to put Kell Brook with the Eubank in a pay-per-view event. It was like I don't know if this is on the news, but Spencer Furon mentioned it, and I mean, what's your thoughts on that?
They've been talking. They've been talking out still. They've been talking out for a while.
It's not bad.
I think Eubank could damage Brook, like not in a like.
Listen, once we get this done, we'll sit down and look at all contracts. We'll look
Who is we?
What do you mean?
We're gonna to him. Listen to this man.
We're gonna look at everything. We're gonna have to address it, bro. We're gonna sit down with our team and just make sure, bro, that everything's right, bro, and we dot the I's and cross the T's, fam. It's one of them ones.
I think Kell Brook, for some reason, KG, I feel like he's got justice on his side. Like you know when that's the only thing I give him. He feels like he's got justice on his side. But I give big up to you guys. Big up to
Come on, man.
Take it easy, bro.
I never ask me who's we like that ever again.
Who is we? Brad's sitting there like you're not gonna ever see that contract.
Bro, when you're allowed to say I know my dog, don't ever say who's we, fam. And where the hell have you gone, fam?
Man are gonna be like, KG, what'd you think of that? It's just sitting there like, boy, in the middle of the Ingle gym. Man, they're all looking at you thinking, what do you reckon? Do you like how it looks? You feel like they're giving it up. Look at this guy, he's frozen. Oh my days, bro. Kel G is all over the place, fam.
Bro,
Welcome back. That is
my
two of you, duds.
My internet is moving mad. I didn't plug in. I haven't plugged in. I'm not even hardwired, bro. I'm just doing Wi-Fi settings, fam.
Lipstick,
But yeah,
bro.
don't ever talk to me like that, fam.
You in the middle of the Inglewood gym, yeah?
Am I
Looking at the
back?
contract. Everybody's looking at you. Waiting for your take. I can't see it personally, but if you believe, bro, you believe in it.
Well, hey, am I back? Am I good?
Man said you were
why?
frozen like Kel and the gloves are off. Oh, that's crazy.
Listen, Kel
Yo,
G.
yo, who's the A-side?
See? I respect you, Travis.
Who's the A-side, bro?
Don't
Who
try.
is the A-side?
Oh, I need my shit's not working.
Look at you. You're flaking like Kel Brook is about to on Saturday. This is disgusting.
Hey, you're gonna have to handle this.
You're
Handle
so
this by yourself.
embarrassing.
I'm coming back, fam.
Goodbye,
I'm coming.
man. Lydia Ray, what's going on, bro?
Yo,
Come on,
sorry
Lynn,
about that. What's good?
What's going on, bro?
You know,
Talk to me,
out
fam.
here making sure the math is mathing.
Bro, come on, fam. The maths after math every time, fam.
Every time, man. I don't know where KG's connection's not connecting, but
Because he's
you
back
move,
in
man.
Kel Brook, bro. He's back in Kel Brook. That energy there is creating a weird environment for his Wi-Fi. So now it's just mad.
Listen, let me tell you something, yeah. Watching that gloves are off yesterday, yeah. I don't know whether it's Sky Sports Boxing that done the edit or if it was actually Kel's reaction. He looked bare emotional. You know, when there was one point when Khan said, I think Kel was just like, "You never acknowledged what I've done." And Khan's just like, "You know what? All right, man, you done good." And then Kel had the look on his face, yeah. Kel had the look on his face like, "Rah, this is all I wanted. This
is all I wanted." It was romantic almost, didn't it?
Listen, if that is not an edit, yeah, Khan has won. Khan is disarmed him already.
Man said, all right, you done good. Big up. Not his whole journey. Not his whole journey for that one moment, that one sentence.
His eyes looked like they wanted to well up with tears and say, "This is all I wanted this whole time."
Listen,
if that is not editing, yeah, Khan has won.
You know what that makes Kel Brook?
What's that?
Huge #1 fan of Amir Khan.
Yeah, for
he
sure.
wanted his hero to acknowledge him.
That's wild. Because your hero can't be your competitor.
Fam, he said, please, tell me something nice. Man said, you done good. Now the camp is over. Camp is complete.
But he's your age, mate. That's not meant to be happening.
It's insane.
The thing is, I hear it, yeah. It was just like, rah. Welterweight of yesteryears looked down on him, and maybe they gave Khan the credit and they didn't give him. Then I hear it, but it's like, yo, this is a guy that you're meant to be going in there to bang him. You're not meant to be getting teary-eyed because my man said you done well.
Listen, it's a sad state of affairs, bro. But who do you see winning?
I can't decide. I've always just said it's whoever's body gives out first, honestly, because at this point, yeah, both bodies are absolutely mashed up in it. We already know where it is. Last cash out. I'm happy for them because, boy, this sport will tear you apart. So obviously get your P's, but
yeah,
the way that the punishment that these guys have taken over the years, like the fact that Khan took that Canelo fight and then Kel said, "Let me one up it and take the Golovkin fight." It's like, brother, you don't have to follow him. That's how much you follow Khan. Man said, "What? You think you can get banged up? Watch me get banged up, bro.
Watch me get banged up worse. I'm gonna show you what my eye can do." That's how mad it got, bro.
Oh, bro, do you know how mad it is to say, "Nah, what, you think you can get beat up? Watch me get beat up, brother. You mad?"
Oh snap! Wait a minute. The streets are saying there's a rematch clause in this as well.
Of course.
Oh my word!
You think Khan was ever gonna take it L and think he's the A side? Khan is smart. There's no way Khan takes it L and he doesn't run that back, and he's got the hydration clause. Listen, man, this A-side life is sweet, man, because...
Yeah, it's actually wonderful still. Kel Brook is about to come in there skinny and looking like a ghost, only to just see Amir Khan come in at 165.
This is a guy that should have been fine at light middleweight for a long time, bro.
What do you think about the Jacobs and Ryder situation?
I think is a bit of history behind the whole thing of obviously people have been saying that Ryder for years got screwed over in it. So I don't know if that was in the back of judges' minds where it's just like, do you know what? Yeah, he's been screwed over big opportunities. Let's give him this one. At the same time, I feel bad for Jacobs because he's declining, and we don't know. Maybe he would have retired after this fight if he won. Because
he was talking about Canelo rematch.
Brother, no, he needs to stop this. There's no gas in the tank no more. There's no gas in the tank no more. He don't even look
like himself, does he?
I think it's just his nature. His body's just done. Like, you've put years of your life into this, and I think he's coming to that point of his career where it's kind of like you can't accept that, like your body's done it. Even me, I ain't no like boxing aficionado or nothing. I ain't like boxed for time and everything. I remember when I was younger and sparring, there's certain times like you put your face out there, you slip a punch and then you counter. Now it's like I'm putting my face out there. As soon as I go to dodge, I'm getting hit. Yeah, I'm just there like, no, my reflex is like, what? And you're getting hit by guys that you would have never got hit by like 5 years ago.
It's as simple as being able to work out without stretching, and now doing that and then it finishing you.
Oh my gosh!
It catches up quick.
Do you know how much I cherish the days when I was younger? You know, school times you can play football for like 3 hours plus
all day long,
and the next day, no cramp, no nothing, no tightness. You're just like moving around like it's nothing.
It catches up quick, bro. So in this boxing thing, it speeds up even faster than that, mate. Yeah,
that's why you got to respect Bernard Hopkins, because the way that man adjusted how he fights, to make sure that he could have longevity is not to be underestimated at all.
No, that's real talk. That's real talk, bro. Thank you for calling in, fam. You know it's lineal every time. Take care, bro.
Get KG back. Nice one,
bro. KG's all over the place right now. That Kell Brook Wi-Fi is mad.
love.
Bless, bro. PJ, what's going on, bro?
Yes, my bro. Can you hear me, yeah?
Yeah. Talk to me, fam. What's on your mind?
No, man. Obviously, I was going to say, I booked the ticket today to come to the show and that.
Cold.
To watch the fight with you, man. A few of the bedrooms and that coming with me.
I love that.
But you know what it is, yeah? What time does it start and all that?
So we're looking to kick off around 7:30.
Alright, cool. So if I get there for like 7:30, that's calm.
Yeah, perfect. I literally just said 7:30, fam. You said 7:30 like it was different.
Nah, sorry.
But yeah.
I ain't had a chance to watch all of the Gloves Are Off yet either, but obviously everyone's ripping Kell Brook, man.
What have you seen so far? What are you thinking?
I think I watched like the first 10 minutes, but do you know what it is? Yeah, it slightly looks like Kell Brook was trying to get his girlfriend back or something. You know, when you're bare nervous with that watery eyes and that.
This was that combo about closure, innit?
Literally.
So who do you think's gonna win this?
Obviously, man, come on, I spoke to you before, bro. Kell Brook's he's not levels enough for me. Okay, he's a good fighter, but he's not levels. He ain't done enough in his career to show me that he can be in that bracket of fighter.
Yeah. Listen, KG's talking about man will inherit the resume of Amir Khan if he beats him, but I'm like, nah, bro. Like, I think Amir Khan's legacy is cemented. The stuff he's done in boxing, no one's gonna be able to take that away from him. If he loses at this late stage of his career, you could just say, he's old. No one's gonna define like Eubank Senior's career by he lost to Joe Calsaghi and that was it. No, this brother's older than points, so he'll be all right.
I don't really think that kind of messes up that if he ain't really got an excuse because he's been saying that he's outrunning the young bucks in the gym and all that. So if he turns around and says, yeah, but I'm old, you're like, yeah, but you said you was outrunning the youngers and that.
But remember, he's training with Terence Crawford this time around, so the energy might be a little different in that camp. Do you know what I mean?
And even just that, out of the two fighters, for Terence Crawford to accept training Amir Khan, it means that he thinks Khan's the better fighter. But it's obvious, like.
Oh, that's real. That's actually true. That's like
because you're not going to. You fought both man. Yeah, fought both man, and if you couldn't see something that this is the guy that's going to win, Terence Crawford's not going to put his name to someone that he thinks is going to lose.
That's true, but Kell Brook wouldn't have been on the table to train with Crawford. So it's either you train one and you just help out, or you don't be involved at all.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Would you? He would have. If he thought that Khan was gonna get banged, he'd be like, you know what, G, I can't really
Yeah, he
run
might
that.
just stick out of it still. Yeah. No.
But
Oh my days.
there was another little thing that I was thinking of the other day. Yeah, I was gonna say, I said it in the chat earlier, but if you know, like obviously last time we spoke, I said no. I'm not saying that Amir Khan's got a granite chin or nothing. Yeah, but just you know the fact that he gets ripped 24s for a glass chin and that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But surely for Kell Brook fans, that's more embarrassing for you and your guy. Because if my man's got a glass chin and can get banged over at any point, and he still went way further than you in your career, you must be pony.
Listen. But this is the thing with Kell Brook though, is that he just ain't really been in there. I mean, he has been in there with some good guys, but he's just never come out on top with those guys. Like the Sean Porter win. It's not so valuable anymore now that we've seen kind of Sean Porter just lose to the guys at the top level. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%. And even that, what you was talking about earlier, like Khan fought Canelo, then he fought Golovkin, and it was like, and I genuinely, this is another slam mad take. I don't think it's that mad, but you see when Golovkin fought Kell Brook, it was like he wanted to get the Canelo fight. So any rounds or any points that Kell Brook looked good, I just think Golovkin just let him.
Yeah, because he knew even after the fight, when Triple G was in the post fight, he said he's not a middleweight. He's too small. He goes, it's just not the same size. Like straight, he's just basically saying that power weren't doing nothing to me. Do you know what I mean? Because he walked him down and was just getting the measure to just knock him out. So he thought he looked good for the highlights, but he won't hurt him, man.
And the bad take I was gonna say was Usyk took that blueprint in it. He fought Chisora, he let Chisora do a Mazar. And was like, yeah, look, I'm not even that good at heavyweight, you man. I'm small, bro. Chisora nearly weighed me.
Bro, listen, he faked me, fam. I was on Big DAZN talking about I put my name on it because of that flipping performance. Brother, big up yourself, man. Thanks for calling in, fam. I'll see you on Saturday. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Nice one.
All right, Bruce, the accountant. You're here, bro. What's going on?
What's going on, brother?
How are you, fam?
I'm good, bro. How are you, man?
I'm well. I'm excited for Saturday, bro. I'm very excited.
Bro, I'm telling you, man. You know, like I've been thinking about it this week. I'm getting more hyped as the fight goes on. I'm not gonna lie. First of all, I was like, who wants to see that fight? And now I'm like, bro.
Same. But it built.
Bro, I'm telling you, here's the thing I think too. Like, I think everyone kind of knows. Whoever, like, you know, touches the other person's whiskers first, it could be lights out. But here's the thing. I was looking back at some Khan fights, and he's a fast starter, and he's a fast starter because people don't realize how fast he is. Like, look at the Maidana knockdown. Yeah. Look at like Dimitri Salida. Look at Barrera. Yeah. Like a lot. Look like the one of the other guys he fought. Like in first round, his speed confuses a lot of people. So he's able to like.
3 rounds.
Yeah, he's able to land. So for me, I feel like if he can do that element of surprise, because here's the other thing too, Brook is not respecting Khan at all whatsoever.
Yeah,
you could tell Brook is bitter, and you know, if I was Brook and I had Brook's resume, I'd be looking at Khan mad. Like you'd be envious, because if you look at Brook's resume too, he's fought nobody, like no one. Yeah, he's got no, like that split decision win against Porter, like you said. Now Porter's kind of lost at the highest level. You kind of look at that split decision, and you're like, oh, is it really that? Is it? Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So to me, like, I'm looking at this now and I'm like, it's similar to the whole Billy Joe situation where people are like, oh, Billy Joe. I'm like, you give Eubank 3 or 4 more fights with great opposition. Eubank's resume then smokes Billy Joe's resume. Do you understand what I'm saying? So then you can't have that. You can't have that opinion of like, oh my God, he's so good. Like, so good how or where? Like, where? What really counts is the fights he's had. You know what I'm saying? And 100%. So for me, I look at, you know, Brook's resume, I'm like, dude, he hasn't really fought anyone. And there's no way in hell that he inherits Khan's resume. Like, come on, man. Silly.
Thank you. Like, once your legacy is cemented, it's like when people are saying that Floyd's legacy is being destroyed with these YouTube fights. I'm like, no, you can't say that about a man that beat Miguel Cotto, Ricky Hatton, De La Hoya. Like, he's done too much. Man.
And especially at this part of their careers where they're short, they're older, you know, the reflexes aren't there, the speed isn't there. So for me, I feel like whoever lands first, but I have a feeling I want Khan to win. I just want, like I was saying before, this whole talk about the chocolate brownies, bro. Which chocolate brownies has ever landed on who or where?
And
like,
done anything significant?
And done anything. we're talking about opposition like Zafira or DeLuca.
Yeah.
That, you understand? Like, who? And I think that's part of the reason why, you know, boxers have pride, but he's probably sitting there thinking, fuck, man, like, who have I fought?
Bruv, it's mad, but it's like I see somebody in the comments saying, "Why the Kell Brook hate?" There's no Kell Brook hate.
It's not hate. It's not hate.
We're comparing resumes.
Yeah, it's like personality-wise, there are going to be people that are like, "Oh, I like Brook and I like Khan or whatever." But I always say, be objective, man. Like, at least be objective. Look at Khan's resume and understand it smokes Brook. Brook ain't done anything in his career. That's why, you know, if you like Brook, fair play. That's great. Cool. But as actual careers go, they're not even in the same hemisphere. And that's obviously where jealousy comes in. That's where the hatred comes in.
I just find it really odd that he's been he's really been set on just Khan acknowledging him. Like, yeah,
it's a bit like he needs that in order to go, right, now you've acknowledged me, now I'm good to go. Like, dude,
thank you. It's like, bro, you should be his competition. His acknowledgement should not matter to you, but he's just there chasing Khan's respect. I
think again, it's pride and it's him knowing, shit, I haven't really done anything. And this is my chance to show people. But even if you do knock Khan out, like, that doesn't suddenly catapult you to like the elite. Oh my gosh, he was one of the world, like, British great. Like, no, dude.
It's true still.
Relax. The other thing I wanted to say is the Cash fight.
Yeah, people in the comments are saying that you said that Felix Cash smokes Eubank, fam.
I thought that before this fight that he had with Madiev.
Yeah.
I didn't and I have read somewhere actually that he's like gone through a lot of stuff, and I didn't even know that. So you have to give him the benefit of the doubt, because look at the yard performance before and afterwards. So for me, I'm like, definitely give him the benefit of the doubt. But if his whiskers are a little dicey, I don't know. That to me is a Eubank, like, oh yeah, let's go. I'm just gonna do my. I'm gonna bring out the old Eubank. That's what I'm saying. For me, that's how I feel like that will go down. But I don't think we can do that until we see him fight one more time. Let him get over that stuff. Let him get in with good opposition. For sure, he slaps Williams. Even with that performance, he slaps Williams.
100%.
The only thing too is that I don't know if personal issues affect your chin. And Madiev has 4 KOs out of like 16 fights or something. He's not a puncher at all. He's great amateur, but he's got no power. So I don't know.
Just for balance, some Mr. RAC just says, so did Eubank. Eubank's lost his brother. So
right. There we go. Totally forgot.
Interesting one.
It's an interesting one, man. But I think we should give Cash one more fight, see
where
he's at. But I think right now, like you said, Eubank is #1 in England for sure. Britain, without a shadow of a doubt. I don't know. I don't think Eubank goes, any further, to be honest.
You don't think he can even do like a European or
I mean, it depends.
Belt one day?
Depends who it is. He can get the IBO again. I mean, he might be able to get the IBO, but like, come on, man. What, like, I just don't see it. I don't see it, man. So anyway, I let other people come on, man.
All right, man. Bro,
all right, brother.
Take it easy, man.
Have a good one, man. Yes, man.
Take care, man.
All right.
Smallsy, what's going on, bro?
Hey, how's it going? Hello to everyone on the chat. So I know that you guys have been talking about Brook, Khan and that. So I'll just really quickly say my piece. I think that Khan's lost his speed, Brook has lost his punch resistance. It's not going further than 6 rounds. And it could go either way, but I'm leaning Kell Brook because if you look at their performances versus Crawford, and yeah, I know, Brook got knocked out with a jab. But if you look at the first 2 rounds, Kell Brook actually was able to give Crawford something to think about. His boxing skills are still there. Khan was never in the fight. He was just, he like every single round, Crawford just had him, and then he sort of took that, low blow to save face or whatever.
Oh yes.
Like, there was not a moment when I saw.
There was a moment where he turned around as well.
Like elite, yeah, I just didn't think he had elite level skills. Anyway, I'm not going to take up too much time. I just want to mention this quick thing.
Go on.
Kambosos does not have to give any particular person a shot at the titles that he's worked so hard to get. Okay, I'm seeing this narrative on on Twitter and that he owes Devin Haney something. Where's that coming from? Why does any particular fighter owe
it comes from the fact that Devin Haney he's been mistreated as well. So it's one of those things where it's like, give Devin Haney a real chance to prove he's the real champ rather than rubbish him for the fact that he got his champ by email. Do you know what I mean? So it's like...
He did get it by email, though.
But this is what I'm saying. So it's like, he got his by email, but he's still technically a champ. You just got yours, so you guys should fight, so that way there's no confusion about who's number one.
Oh, yeah, okay. That's fair. And look, everyone would love to see that fight. It's just, there's a very specific reason why Haney wants it next. He wants it right now because he knows Haney's not the favorite to beat Loma. He's not going to probably get the Ryan fight or the Tank fight. So this Kambosos fight is his sort of thing. He can win that fight, and Haney can win that fight. Like, he's maybe a slight favorite in that. He can win that, become undisputed, and then move up to 140 because he needs to. He doesn't want to make the same mistake that Lopez did, stick around at 135 too long. So it's like a very careful play he's making. I'll tell you one thing, we are never going to see Loma versus Haney because Haney's smart and Eddie Hearn freaking knows how the game
No, but Devin Haney has been wanting these fights, though. Let's not get it confused. Like, Haney wants these fights, but these guys don't want to fight Haney for some reason.
You know what? People say like Haney was after the Loma fight. I remember back then, I never saw like a serious desire. All I saw was Eddie Hearn saying, "Oh, Devin's talking about fighting Loma." Hearn was never going to put him in with Loma. He was saying like, that's a dangerous fight. That's not the fight you want next. But you know how Hearn always says, "Oh, my fighter wants this fight, but I'm not going to let him." It's like I'm holding him back. He does that thing all the time. Like,
but in this situation with Haney and Kambosos, though, like there was talk about Haney wanting to fight. Kambosos was like, "You're gonna have to come to Australia." Then it's like, "All right, cool, I'll come to Australia." They put in the offer. Now Kambosos is acting like he ain't seen these emails. So that's why it gets a bit crazy when you're saying that he doesn't owe him the fight. It's like, why are you entertaining a conversation if you're not really trying to be about this life?
No, Trav, I agree with you. Haney wants nothing more than the Kambosos fight, 100%. But we know why. Because Kambosos, although I love him, he's an absolute Spartan, but he's an easier way to get 4 belts. Like, is there another fight that's that easy in boxing to get 4 belts at once? Probably not.
Well, so, you say it's easy, but he beat Teofimo Lopez, and Lopez beat Lomachenko.
No, don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to say it's easy.
Yeah.
It's a hard fight, but it's the reward is up here, and the risk is, the risk reward thing is beautiful for Haney right now, and he knows he doesn't really have any other opportunities at 135. So it's either Kambosos or move to 140. And the thing I've got about this is, why does Kambosos have to sort of give away his moment to make someone else's dream happen? He should be able to look, people say what they want about
Ryan man, this is what we're trying to get rid of.
Fight, make some money, and then maybe, look, he should fight Haney next in 2 or 3 fights time. But make some money in the meantime.
But listen, this is what we're trying to get rid of in boxing. Why should you just go and take on some random bum just to keep the money? You're not going to make any money fighting a bum.
Not a bum, Ryan Garcia.
So hold on. Are you saying that Kambosos just beats Ryan Garcia?
Maybe not, but that's a good fight, isn't it? Like that's what we want. If he fights Haney, great. If he fights Ryan, great. I don't want to see him fight a bum, obviously. If he fights Loma, Godspeed to him, but great. But ultimately, I just want Kambosos should be able to make the decision. It ball's in his court, Like Devin can go fight Loma, and if Devin beats Loma, I'm all about Devin Haney.
But once you get the belts here, guess what? It changes. You're the target now. You gotta start moving like a champ. If he starts acting like, "Oh no, I'm scared of everybody. I don't wanna fight you because X, Y, and Z politics," you start looking crazy. Like, you need to be standing there like, "Yo, I'm the champ now. I'm the man. Anybody who wants it, they can get it." That's what we want today.
Yeah, Trav, if he fights a bum next, I'm on your side. If he fights Ryan,
okay, I can let Ryan Garcia slide. That would be amazing still. That'd be a great fight. But I think Garcia beats him.
What's that, sorry?
I think Garcia can beat him.
He can. I mean, that's a proper 50-50 though, isn't it? Like, Kambosos can beat right. Like, look at what Luke Campbell did to Ryan. Kambosos isn't going to let him off the hook if he knocks him down, you know? So
yeah, I hear you. Yeah. Oh, flip me, man. It's exciting.
All right, boys. Thank you very much.
Big up.
Take care,
I'm
bro.
furious, bruv. Travis,
Bro,
I'm
what the hell?
furious. And there's been some disgusting, there's been some real disrespectful cow abuse, fam.
You
that I've had to sit back and watch.
You left me in a fight without a cornerman, fam. Oh, what the hell? This guy. This is disgusting energy today. This is what we can expect from Kell Brook on Saturday. And a good start, and then disappears for the middle rounds, shows up against in the night, then disappears straight away. This is just going to be a complete one-sided. Look at this. Look at this brother. Look at this brother right here. Stuck, frozen, stage fright, baffled, bamboozled, hoodwinked. This guy's going to get, and he's back in Kell Brook. Kell Brook, this is your representative. This guy right here. Nothing from you when the gloves are off. Nothing from him right now and his Wi-Fi. This is a shocking display of how man is going to give it up on Saturday. I don't know why anybody would bet against me. This is disgusting. I'm so ashamed. Get him out. Get him off. Get him off. Get him out of here. Prince Charles Martin, what's going on, bro? You got 3 seconds, my guy. 3, 2, 1. That's it. Red card. Everybody's getting on my nerves, bro. Man, I've not shown up today. This is disgusting. Lennox, bro, you're going to have to redeem this thing. Lennox, where you at, bro?
Yeah, Wagwan. You can hear me, yeah?
What's going on, fam? Yeah, bro, I can hear you loud and clear, man.
No, you know, man's just going to address one thing, yeah, because not going to jeopardize the peas, but I just need to set some narratives straight. All Listen, right. Yeah, let's start with the disputed undisputed at 135. Loma and Bob are responsible for that situation, right? Let's be clear. The facts are, and I only speak in facts. You lot know me. The facts are Haney was a mandatory for the WBC against Loma. Okay. Then man went and petitioned to make him franchise, right?
That's right. Yes, I remember.
These are the facts. So man them sitting here saying, oh yeah, what's his name was never trying to fight him. He went the WBC route to fight him. And then man petitioned for it, right? And what's the definition of undisputed? What is the definition of the English word undisputed?
The champ that's got all the belts.
That's not even that. It's not even that. If we're disputing something, it's not undisputed.
That's being facetious. You know damn well we mean with the guy that's got 4 titles.
No. I'm just making a point. The meaning of it is in the word, right? Yeah, you don't have all the belts. There is a dispute. All the other sanctioning bodies do not recognize the WBC. What do you call it? Franchise belt. You cannot unify. If the only belt you hold is a franchise, you fighting another man with another, we'll say a WBO. That's not a unification.
Yeah, that's
true. So you're not undisputed. So let's not have this narrative, and let's go on these men here telling their lies, promoters. We know that Kambosos' promoter does not have the peas to pay anyone. This is a fact. Yeah. This is a fact. Ludabella does not have the peas to pay anyone. So, man, they're talking about rah. You know, Haney's on a 3 mil thing, yeah?
Yeah.
So, what network? What man? Who's putting up 3 mil for Haney in Oz? Where's this offer, fam? You know what I mean? Let's listen. Yeah, if there's one thing I know the network budgets. You get me? I've gotten checks from everyone. So we can speak on that. So these men here telling bare, I understand it's a casual boxing show. I'm not even gonna get into it, but there's bare lies being told. You know what I mean about Raw? Yeah. There's bare lies being told. You know what I mean? If Kambosos wants a nice light one or whatever, a little Aussie homecoming, big man say that. You know what I mean? You can go have your thing.
So basically, it's Ludabella that's ruining this fight then.
Yeah, Lou is trying to get paid. Them man know that. Listen. They caught Tio slipping. You know what I mean? So it's a chance to make as much peas as possible. I don't think Lou looks in the mirror and goes, "Rah, I've got the best fight in the division."
Right. Okay. I'm with you. I'm with you.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And you've heard the Robert Garcia interview, yeah?
Yeah.
So you see what the moves are. A lot of these things are not that complex, but let's just be clear, because I think the last man was Aussie or whatever. There's a lot of lies being told, and this is how narratives get formed. You know what I mean? The facts are in the public, fam. The facts are in the public.
I hate you, bro. Smoothie. He's calling you out on your name, bro.
Nah. The receipts are there. The math is mathing on that. You know what I mean? You come in, it's changing this thing, yeah? You know, this is how the narratives start.
But do you think that Kambosos is said to himself, look, I've got these belts. He probably he's in a surprise situation. I don't think it's weird. It's kind of like he didn't know he was going to be in the situation. And he's like, I'm going to milk this for what it's worth. And can you blame him with the other guys that have done that?
I don't blame him. I'm just saying, be honest. I'm just asking for a bit of honesty, because I think.
Let's be real, though. Let's be real. If you're on a money grab, though, are you going to be like honestly just saying that in the streets? You're not really going to be putting out there.
We're all now waiting for tanking them, everyone to get it on. And no one's got it on. Now this one guy gets a title. It's like everyone's like, everyone, let's fight.
They want to fight.
Right, you know what it is? Yeah, cause all the men are looking at him and he's food.
He's food, yeah.
That's what it is.
He's food still.
I never saw anyone pushing it like this before. When even Haney, Haney has been pushing it for a long time to fight anyone.
Haney wants everybody, and nobody wants Haney.
Yeah, Haney's actually tried to fight everyone, and he was hoping with this new champion, he was in the mix. Nah.
And yeah, listen, yeah, you lot have done a bit of boxing media thing, so you understand when they bring a man out on the network that he's not on, and they got you doing punditry. The Zone had Kambosos on bare shoulder programming. And you want to sit here and go, "Oh, Eddie's not trying to make the fight"? Are you being serious?
That's real.
Yeah.
Right? You man are not deep in it. Like, I'm deep in it, so I know how it works, fam. I'm in the meetings on Monday.
I love the way this guy flexes, you know. Lennox, he makes sure he lets you know who the hell he is all the time.
No, I'm just because I've been on here.
Lennox is like, I'm not regular in it. Don't talk to me like I'm everybody else.
Let's be honest, because I've been on your show and man came with the bare disrespect, fam. You lot know me. You lot know me. And if you don't, check with Base. Base got receipts. You know who I am. You know what I mean?
Man said on Monday. I don't know if you can get to the Kel Brook Khan situation, because these guys thrown a lot of smut on Kel's name. Yeah, but all I'm saying is I hope you turn up on Monday. And where are you, by the way? Who you think is gonna win this one? Is it Khan or is it Brook? Let me just understand right now.
Right, I'm on the fence, but here's one thing, because Mandem brought up the fact that he's with Bomac, and Bomac to me is like Virgil Hunter, right? Can you name a fighter that he's trained that's been great, that didn't get banged out or quit, that's not named Bud Crawford? You think of Virgil Hunter, yeah? Man, them think all this Amir Khan work was under belt Virgil Hunter. No, it was not. His best work was under Freddie Roach.
Freddie Roach, yeah.
All he did was get banged out and quit with Virgil Hunter. So I'll take that, and I look at Bomac, and I said, all right, everyone's going to train with Bomac, but remember, let's look at just the last 2 years. Look at, he's got the other welterweight, got banged out by Virgil Ortiz. He's got Herring. He's got Herring, So can you name one Bomac fighter, that's on that's on the same smoke as Bud? That man giving him bare props just for Bud, but Bud's Bud, fam. You gotta have a CV. You gotta have a CV. You see me, See, when I chat about trainers, I bring up Ismael Salas, because you know what? You look at his thing right down to amateurs, gold medals. He's got champions from flyweight to heavy. You know what I mean? That's the man that gave Joe Joyce rhythm. And you don't look at Salas and point out one fighter. You look at Salas and you could name about 10. Man, go to him for resurrection. That's when you say that's a great trainer. The man giving a man props off of one person, that just could have been that great fighter, fam.
No,
you get me?
He just came with facts today, fam. Listen,
I come with facts
you don't
all the
know who I
time.
am. Lennox said, you know who I am.
All I was saying, doubt that, bruv. Talk to him at the meeting, fam. Big up, say nothing, bruv. Look after yourself.
Right.
Stay blessed,
Right.
Bro.
Let's go. Listen.
That's hilarious.
I was so offended, fam. Do you know what I felt like? I feel like the callers, you know when they're angry, listening to takes. I felt like them. I was like, I need to get in.
Then you showed up with that shocking 8th round. Disgusting, bro.
Let my internet not be a sign of what's gonna happen on Saturday. Let it not be.
Your performance tonight is a sign of what Kell Brook is about to give us.
No, not at all. Not at all. It was nuts. This literally, like, I was like, I've been knocked out. I was watching the show and I was like, I was gonna call him with my phone. I'm still here. I heard some.
Man, I had to look at you, bro. I had to look at you and really talk.
Let me get beat up by someone that's better than me, bro. When you're talking about, bro, Khan went against Canelo and then Kel was like, watch, I'm going to get beaten up by someone. Nah. I was furious, bro. Nah, but real talk, though. Monday, you see me, Kel, we're coming to town, bro. Monday Night Smoke, bruv. Don't turn up. Even I'm gonna be different. Listen, you think people are just gonna leave the venue? We're talking about it that night.
Hold on, what are you thinking? You say are you gonna cut weight like Kell Brook and show up completely different next week?
What are you talking about?
Binlanders. You look in the sauna. You're gonna bring the pellet into the sauna and sit with the sweats.
All I'm saying is
and cycle down to 160 to be with Kell.
Now I'm just saying we're gonna enjoy it, bro. It's a celebration. It's a celebration. I'll be eating Special K. You know what I mean? I'll be chilling on the pod, you know, just minding my own business. And then you lot got to decide, because you lot got to work out, like, are we gonna sell the venue? Are we selling the wedding venue or not, bro? Because it's not been built.
The wedding venue is gonna be fine.
It's not gonna be built, fam. And we will take that documentary that you was making, fam.
And it's At Home with the Khans, season 2. Yeah. Kell Brook, the training camp for Kell Brook is gonna be in it.
Yeah, don't worry.
There's going to be some behind-the-scenes footage with Kell Brook in there that's going to make it into the series.
I promise you, discontinued. At Home with the Khans, not coming back. As soon as that thing happens, bro,
I'll tell you when Kell Brook is going to walk into that ring down 4 rounds. You know why? Because that rehydration clause is going to beat his ass all week this week. This week, he is killing himself to make weight and keep that weight off for the weigh-in, fam. He's going to look like, you know when you see someone that's... Let me not even get into the details of where I'm going. When you see somebody looking,
what would be the thing here that you say? All right, sorry. So if Kell knocks out Khan, but we see like a bad one early. Yeah,
the legs go. The legs do.
The legs just go. Khan's legs just go.
Okay.
What do we do then? Do we just say?
What do we do?
What do we do? How do we acknowledge it? We can't be like, it doesn't mean nothing because he's old. I'm not hearing that. Bruv. No one come with that energy, fam. Listen.
What would you like to happen? Would you want us to all say, oh my gosh, Kell Brook is the one that beat Maidana. Kell Brook is the one that went up against
Inheritance, bro.
Barrera. He beat Malana. He did all of this.
Give me those names. You were afraid of me your whole life, and that's why you went this deep, bro, but you still couldn't get it done. I'm that guy, bro.
Just make sure you got cash for Saturday.
And who's the A side now? That's what I'll be saying. Who's the A side now? Because I'm hearing about rematch.
It's still Khan. The A side doesn't change. The A side don't change on the night.
You're like that. You did that with Hay when Belly beat him. You was like, Hay's still the A side. All right. Cool.
I wasn't even podding with you when that was happening. So just
shut up, man. I
wasn't chatting boxing with you when that was going on. Shut up, bro. Ain't no stopping us now anyway, bro. Tony!
Yes, boys.
What's going on?
What's happening?
I'm all good, man.
It's crazy in the house, bro.
This debate is pissing me off, bro. Where's
where KG been all night, man?
Bro, listen, my internet went to Queensbury settings, fam. It was crazy. Frank Warren got
Kell Brook Wi-Fi.
Can't disrespect Kell Brook like that, man.
No, they're not respecting Kell, you know.
There's a lot of trash talk.
A lot of trash talk. And all these ones, I want apologies, bro. I want
me too.
I want all of that, bro.
Oh, wait, Tony, you think Kell Brook's going to win?
Yeah, he's banging Khan out. Yeah. I think knockout, mate, all day.
Let's go. No,
hold on.
bro.
Why do you think, that he has anything left in the tank? Let's be honest. At this stage of his career and everything we've seen from him, what do you think he's got left?
Mate, no real reason other than that's just what I think. There's nothing. I can't even lie. I won't even lie and try and give you some bullshit. I just honestly.
Those are my favorite takes.
I love it.
That's what I think.
Those are my favorite takes. You can't argue with it.
He said, "I'm not even gonna lie." That's just what I think.
It's not, and this is how. Do you know what's crazy? There's so much facts in what you're saying because you see that sit down here that they did. The gloves are off. Yeah,
I ain't watched that yet.
Kel knows that it's nuts. Our careers, yeah, we can't even put our careers up next to each other. It's crazy. Like, I haven't done what you've done, so I can't just talk. I can't talk reckless because I've got nothing right now. All I can do is get you in the ring and go to work. That's all I can do. That's all I have is that, because when you start talking about names, I'm like, right, yes, Porter's on my thing too, to be honest.
When Amir Khan said to Kell Brook at the table, he goes, "Who's the A-side?" He asked him twice just to make him repeat it. You don't think those mind games are going to unravel?
Is that what he did, mate? I haven't even seen that yet. I've literally. I haven't even seen it yet.
He goes, after it was clear that Kell Brook has already said he's the A-side, he goes to him, "Who's the A-side?" Just to make him say it again, bro.
I'm not repeating it, but he's
was rattled.
No, but
did he repeat it though? Did he say it twice?
Of course he said it.
What a dickhead! I would have just straight up said that don't matter. It don't matter.
It's almost as bad as when George Groves did that handshake thing with Carl Froch.
Oh, what, a pull and a push, yeah?
Yeah. We can all have a push and a pull about if you want.
Froch was different, though.
That's why it always be legendary for me, though. Froch is that moment.
Do you know how many times I've watched that gloves are off? It's hilarious.
Elite gloves are off.
And Groves' suit was crazy.
Oh my god. He wore his granddad's suit to it as well. It's when do you know when Groves tries to say something and he completely muddles up his words, and then Groves is like, "Easy for you to say." It done me. Oh, game over.
Oh my days! But you know what made me laugh is the way that Groves got up after Froch has pulled him down. He gets up like nothing happened.
That's what he said. He goes, "Oh, you got a sports psychologist," but he completely fucks the words up. And he goes, "Easy for you to say." Fucking funny shit.
I think that's a legendary moment in British boxing. You know
unreal.
Oh man.
Froch is one of my favorite personalities in boxing because he's so dry humored. Like, it's my sort of humor. He cracks me up. If you don't get him, you don't get him.
I fanboyed when I saw Froch. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like, raw, like, because you obviously you got to talk to him about how many thousand. I think that's how I started the conversation. I was like, how many thousand? And then it's like,
it wasn't as many as Trav's fight though, but you know, it was close. It was close.
That cold night in Camden Centre.
Moving this on though, because I know we haven't spoke about Richard's Buatsi tonight. How are you feeling about that? That's a proper
fight.
In
a good fight.
Primes, or like on the journey to their primes. This fight here is a decider in terms of main man.
I'm a bit 50-50 with Buatsi though, because he's been out injured a few times. It's like he gets going and then all of a sudden it just stops again, and then he pops up again with this big beard and fluffy hair, and I'm like, where's this guy been?
The beard, yeah, for real.
Just like,
where's this guy been?
He goes ghost, and then after you just see him from nowhere. But I do believe it's mad because he's training out. He's still in America, right? Is that correct?
Yeah,
yeah.
I think so.
You hope.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. You see, that's where he's at. That's where he's training. So you think to yourself, it'll be really interesting to see what type of Buatsi we get when he comes back. And it's mad because there's no real warm up now. Eddie said, "You know what? On the warming up, you two are gonna meet each other and let's see what happens." I'm surprised that they're taking this route, but Eddie's like, "Look, we gotta make up for Miss P's. Let's go."
Yeah. Eddie put the money in. Wants his money back.
Eddie's put the money in. We need to know who's the guy so we can move that fighter on, because now it'll be interesting to see what happens after this on, because this is a mad thing for Eddie Hearn to do, considering there's a lot of fights out there that these guys can do without not even meeting each other yet. I'm shocked.
To be honest, these sort of fights should have happened about 5 fights ago for all of them. It's, you know.
Nah, I think there's still a level of career building that people want to do before these fights happen.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you put Aziz? Wouldn't you say, let me just try Aziz at least, because it's not like Aziz is actually linked with any major network. It's not like he's with Frank. So this why it just feels like a weird move where Eddie's saying,
it is. It's literally
I know who the guy is.
Eddie's literally saying, which one of these guys am I going to invest in?
Exactly.
We can't just have both of these men at the same kind of level teetering about.
Yeah, so it's unfortunate for Aziz because he's in the who needs him club because they see he's class. But they don't want to fight him because he ain't done as much as the other boys yet, so they don't want to lose to him, which would happen, to be honest. Like not right now, but he's getting there. Do you know what I mean? He's elevating. Aziz is, he's gonna go far, hopefully.
Lastly, what do we think about Fisher? The Romford Ball again. That was a big test for him. You know,
it was a good learning fight.
It was a good learning fight.
Talk to me.
I think they need to just calm down. Like, I don't need to hear 70,000 times a day how many tickets he sold. Like, just fuck. Like, every time as well, I'm sure it went up by like 500 every time I heard it. It was like, 2,500, 3,000, 3,500. He sold out Ali Pally. No one's come to watch Ryder or Spence. Like. I don't need to hear about your crab cakes either. I'm bored of it, man.
When somebody sells a lot of tickets, their name gets mentioned throughout the night. Oh,
it's unbelievable.
For me, bro. And I literally started with, like, he sold a lot of tickets. Like, oh my no, I think again, it's mad because he's got a big fan base and he's not the fighter that he needs to be yet. So him, like, he's like almost like a co-main, wasn't he? In that,
he was.
That's nuts. Being a co-main, 6
in a 6 rounder.
It's as mad as putting fucking Campbell Hatton as a co-main. That guy's shit.
But we knew Campbell.
That guy's terrible.
We knew Campbell
Hatton is doing the right thing now. He's going somewhere
quiet,
and he's fighting whoever, and he'll come back closer to the finish article. We hope.
We hope. But Campbell was getting crazy because he wasn't selling the tickets as well. So he was
that pressure was too much.
He was just
all of his how much pressure do you want to put on a fighter, mate? Bloody hell. He's like tied to all of that. Oh my god. Sponsored. Like, there was documentaries on him. He hadn't even had a fight. There was a documentary on him.
There was post-fight. His post-fight interviews are all the same. I'm gonna have to watch it back, and see. Oh my days. He's always apologizing for getting
before I shoot, I just got one quick question. Do you know that guy who called in just before me? Is it Lennox?
Yeah.
Where is he from?
Oh, he's from everywhere.
Many
there
countries.
Was about 19 different accents going on.
Oh, he's the United Accents of Benetton fam. He's from
United Nations. That's where he's from. NATO.
So,
no, you know what I mean? No disrespect to him. I just couldn't work it out. I was like, who is this guy?
Oh, we've been doing it for long.
Baron's chauffeur.
No. Understand?
Crazy.
He's fully in the meetings, but certain times when you got code switching,
he's verified to us in a way that we can't even disclose.
But he sent you the blue tick.
He's legit.
I was calling for Dubois still, but I still think Thingy beats Dubois. I still think Fisher can
Fisher versus Dubois.
Fisher get done.
Fisher still Fisher needs a couple more.
He can get done.
No.
I think another 4 fights for Fisher. That would be a good fight.
I think he can get done. I think even 2 fights. I think he can get done.
No, not yet.
Bro, that's the first time he's been bleeding in that round.
Yeah, but that was a head clash.
It was a head clash.
That's what I'm saying. But he has to learn how to
deal with it.
He's never dealt with that. Say again,
that was bleeding a lot as well. To be fair,
and there's a lot. It was gushing. The blood was coming out raw.
You got to remember, this is the first opponent that he's been in with that he hasn't been able to blow away.
Yeah,
and he's still got some learning to do. So you can't just.
He's gonna go far
like that.
Yeah, I think he's gonna go far though. That Fisher.
I think so.
I just want to see another Dubois press conference, man. Turn up in them sport trousers with the leather jacket. It was just.
Oh, we'll let him go.
No. Tony. Red card. I warned you, mate.
No. You have to be warned, fam, because you can't see the. Bro, that was the maddest swag though that we've ever seen in this world, fam.
For real.
He was disrespectful how he came to that meeting.
Do we even still have this picture? If we still
no, we don't. I had to get rid of it. No, I had to get rid of it.
Okay.
I deleted it. I said because it was upsetting me, bro. You can't do that, bro. Matrix and
nah, man said Triple D might pull up in dungarees. the triple XL dungarees.
And what
I don't even know.
And the Revel shoes to wear to school.
The Revel shoes.
No, the Revel shoes with the buckle, fam, that we used to wear to school, fam.
What we say with the smart shirt underneath. The smart shirt and the dungarees. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Listen, let's get out of here, bro. We got a pod, fam. That's the Revel. No, that's hilarious, fam.
Do you know how your shit will be swinging, fam? There's no boot connected to your shit, bro. It's just, oh no.
I can't
yo, listen, get your tickets, man. Get your tickets. We'll be there. Like I said, with Travis's money, I'm buying drinks. I'm gonna be hella disrespectful.
Big man.
I'm gonna be so.
Shout out about Travis's money, bro. Your P's will be. Listen.
No, with your money, I'm buying drinks. I'm at least buying 3 drinks. Hopefully, I can buy 3 drinks.
When Amir Khan wins, make sure you got my money there, bro.
Huh? You ain't winning.
When Amir Khan wins, make sure
what you gonna do though?
My money.
Everyone, you can't run before you ran. There's times when you ran. You ran before, bro. There's times
when did I run?
You don't tell me when the community had to message you. Everyone remembers that day, fam. You can't run. We're here.
When did I run? When did I run?
There was a time something didn't go the way it needed to go for you, and I was here alone, and I was like, I can't find Travis.
Oh, that's when Yard lost the first time.
That's it.
And I watched the fight at my parents' house. I drove home to pub.
No. Don't try it, Travis. I said, everyone contact Travis. Travis, you are moving mad. And you've done this before. You got previous, fam. We
are going to be in the same venue. What are you talking about?
That's why I'm saying you can't run, fam.
You are the one that's going to need to run. You're backing a dead horse.
Listen, I ain't running nowhere.
You ain't touching no one in the face.
I ain't running nowhere.
Make sure you got my money. Cash.
And I'm going to say, I can't wait. I'm going to make the thumbnail. Who's the A side now? That's it. Monday Night Smoke.
You know who the A side is. You know who the A side is.
All right. Listen, be there, bruv.
I will. Me and Amir Khan, we're going to be there, fam.
Listen, don't say me. Don't try it, because you.
Oh, but when it's you and you're doing like we.
Yeah,
Listen, guys. The ticket link is in the description right now. Get your tickets, bruv. Saturday is on.
Don't you dare try to phone me on the day like, yo, can you get them? Nah, sorry. It's not available. Tickets are gone, fam. All right, you lot. Peace. Sometimes you just have to change it to this.